Welcome back to Tech News. My name is Benjamin, and today I'm the invited guests are two coronavirus experts, Oliver and Sergio, and they will talk about a little bit of coronavirus and a situation we are having here in Mexico. So go ahead and talk about COVID, please.
Thank you, Benjamin. Um, COVID-19 or coronavirus is an infection disease that mainly attacks the lungs, causing diseases that range from the common cold to more serious respiratory diseases. It circulates between humans and animals. It is mainly distinguished by the symptoms of fever, dry cough, fatigue. More serious symptoms, shortness of breath, or pneumonia. Uh, well, we are going to talk about the situation in Nayarit of coronavirus. Nayarit is in a small state in the western Mexico and south of Sinaloa, which was also affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Like you can see, this is the data of all the people that was infected by this virus. We graph approximately 80 days of the cases of infected by the pandemic in Nayarit, and the first case was reported on March 18, 2020. As you can see, the first 4 days, the number of infected per day was 1 to 3 people. Already taking intermediate data, we can see how the infections began to be from 15 to 17 people per day. And if the final data, it can be observed from 40 to 50 cases per day from June 16. This is due to the phenomenon of population growth, in this case the growth of the coronavirus, which can be calculated using an exponential model, which my partner Oliver will talk about it.
Through the data we obtained, we elaborated an exponential graphic, and we can conclude that most of the Mexican population in Nayarit is not taking the COVID-19 pandemic seriously, since, as we see in the last data on June 16, they had already been infected with approximately 1,213 being the population in quarantine, and this number has continued to increase. It is predicted by our table that according to within 20 days after the last data in the table, there will be approximately 8,617 infected. After 50 days, there will be 67,220 infected people, and for 100 days, it is estimated that there will be 2,062,475 infected people. Of course, this is just a calculation using an exponential function. You can see different variables that contradict this account, such as environmental conditions, people's behaviors, and the number of the population in Nayarit giving much less.
Thank you a lot, Sergio and Oliver. So now we know what COVID-19 is, and now we know that if we want this to stop, we'll have to take actions. For example, by staying home, or if you have to leave your house, make sure you wear a face mask and avoid touching your eyes, your mouth, and your ears so you don't get infected. This was Tech News with Oliver, Sergio, and Benjamin. Thank you a lot and see you next time.